Hey guys, welcome back to Homesteader. I'm Rhonda, if you don't know me and aren't familiar with the channel. Anyway, I'm out here in the garden. It is such a beautiful day. This is the day we had the eclipse, but anyway, I am outside and I've got all my beets planted. I've got 300 seeds in the ground. And then I just put in 60 onions because I had them. I wish I had some red ones, but I don't. I could have probably got about 20 red ones in, which would have been nice because the end of the season for making salsa and stuff like that. But that's okay. This is enough for me now. I'll show you what I did. That's all my beets over there, which of course you cannot see it, and then here's all of my onions. I got them all done, and at the end, I tried to put 20 in each row, but at the end I had just a few extra, so I kind of just spaced them out a little bit there, so they're all like here and there at the end. But anyway, at least I got them done, so I'm happy about that. I look a fright, but I don't care. I pulled so many weeds, it's crazy. And well, we had so much rain last night and last couple days and stuff, so I was like, it's perfect time to get out there and pull these big old weeds. So I did that, and I'm happy about that. So I've got half the garden pulled, and then I just got a little bit behind me that I need to pull out. And then I just need to turn everything over on this side. I turned everything on this side over already, so we're good to go there. I'm going to move everything around. Last year I had the tomatoes over here. This year I'm going to put them all behind me on that side, and then I'm going to put all the peppers on this long side, and I'm going to put up my okra and my kale. I'm going to put that walking kale up. I love that stuff. I grew it actually in the house over the winter on that in that arrow garden that I had. I just kept raising the light up the whole time, and I'm telling you, this stuff got up to 4 feet in the house, and I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna pick everything off and just end the whole deal. So I did that, but I had salad through the winter from the arrow garden, which I was totally shocked. I had some Swiss chard growing in there as well. I was thrilled, and I did get the pepperoncinis growing, and I got seed from those. So I think I got 10 peppers. I got 10 peppers all together, and I did dry them out and got the seeds and stuff so ready to go. So I'll have plenty this year to get some pepperoncinis, because I really want to get those canned so that when I have beans and cornbread, I love pepperoncinis with that. So but anyway, so I'm just out in the sun. I don't even know how warm it is, but I know it's well over 70, so I'm happy about that. It did cool off though when we had the eclipse. I don't know if you could feel that. I was outside, I was like, it is definitely cooled down. So anyway, I had a pretty good time hanging out with the neighbor boys and talking to them, and they was gonna go fishing, so I gave them some tackle that I had extra that I didn't need. They were thrilled about that, and they were out of school, of course, and I think one of them is out tomorrow as well, which is kind of shocked. He didn't know why he was out tomorrow, but he was. So anyway, I'm just trying to get things cleaned up around here still. My mower is still broken down, but I got a guy coming to take care of that for me, so that's going to get handled, and I'm just going to get the garden done when I can. Like I said, it's supposed to rain. It just did rain, so this is like really nice and loomy. The soil is great. I'm so happy with the soil. So this is where we used to have the goats, so I mean, it's nice. It's really loomy. It's like really nice. It doesn't pack down really super hard. It's great. So I'm real happy about that. But like I said, it's supposed to rain again later in the week, and then after that I'm going to come out and finish out the other side of the garden, and then I'll have things ready to put in there. So I'm happy about that. I'm not going to put as many tomatoes this year though. I think I'm just going to put 8 tomato plants. I'm going to put 6 down for sauces. I'm going to put 2 alpacas or apalca or what, I don't know, whatever it is. I'm going to put 2 of those down, 2 San Marzanos and 2 Romas, and then I'm going to make my mind up which one is better, and then that's what I'm going to stick with from now on. And then I'm just going to put out, I don't know, I'll put a yellow one, and I'll put a Beef Master and a Cherokee Purple and probably an Early Girl, and that'll probably be enough for me. And oh, the Sweet 100s, you got to have those. So anyway, that's what's going on here, and I'm going to go in the house tonight and get stuff ready to do some canning tomorrow. So I'll have another video out soon. I've been trying to deal with life. I've had a lot going on, so bear with me. I'm getting back in the game, okay? Okay, as far as these onions go, I'm just gonna cover them up a little bit. I heard that that's what you're supposed to do. If you're not, you guys, if somebody's good at these onion deals, let me know, because I'm not a big onion grower, you know, I don't know. So I got that one upside down. Whew. Anyway, so I heard that you're just supposed to like let the tops peek out there, So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully everything will be okay. I don't know. Making sure that it's all covered. Got to get this done. Got to have a good garden, you guys. I got to be able to put my salsa up and have plenty of onions for that. So I'm just trying to get things finished. I am going to put some tomatillos in, you know, this year too. I'm going to do the purple again and the green, and I think I've got the seed for the pineapple one. So I'm going to do that too. I don't care. I'll do 6 of them. I'm going to do two per each kind, because those boogers, at least they grow great here. I mean, tell you what, they take over the garden if you're not careful. They just really grow like crazy. So I'm going to make sure that I get at least 4 to 6 tomatillo plants going. They're so pretty anyway, at least I think they are. So anyway, get these babies covered up. Get them covered up. If I need to cover them up all the way, you guys put it down in the comments, because really, I'm telling you, this is the way I'm doing it, and I hope it's right. I'm just going to leave it like sticking out a little bit there. Get a little sun, you know. That's that. Make sure I get them all. I'm happy about my onions. I love onions. So my garlic's doing really good. We can go back and look at that next, I suppose, if I don't run out of juice on my camera next. Okay, you guys, the onions are all in and covered. So we'll see how this goes, and hopefully it'll do great. I had to put little markers at the end of this thing to keep my rows kind of straight for the beets, because I was losing track which direction I was going. They're probably going ziggy-zaggy every which direction in there. But anyway, I pulled all this stuff, threw it up against the fence, so I got to get my little wagon in here, load it up and burn all that. But this is about all I have left over here. It's just that stuff to pull out, that dried stuff, and then turn all this. I'll turn it all over, a little bit dry stuff there, but that's it. And then I'll work on the other side, and I'll put squash over there. That way it kind of keeps it contained. But let's go see what else we got going on. The bees are out like crazy today. They're everywhere. I've had to run away from them a couple times, because after last year I had to go to the hospital, you know. I kind of worry about getting stung, but usually if I'm nice to them, they're nice to me. Oh, and all the violets are out. Here, get a load of this. Aren't they pretty? I got them everywhere. Everywhere. I always pick them. I'll make a tincture. I'll make something. I always do. Always do. I love violets. They're my favorite. My absolute favorite. Oh well. I moved my tubs over there and lined them up. I got my little chimney over here. Got some chairs and a table over here. I got 2 more chairs to bring. But here is the garlic. I don't know if you can see it with this on there, but anyway, there it is. It's doing pretty good. And I have shallots to put in. So I'm gonna put those on down here at the end, kind of mark it so I know where they're in there at. But I did move my little chickens, you guys. Well, the chickens decided they didn't want company. They all ran and hid under the house. So I'm going to leave them alone, because I just moved them in here today, and I don't really want to bother them too much. They're just getting used to their area. So I am going to go ahead and get these shallots planted, and I got to get some ice water. I'm parched. Anyway, you guys hang in there, and I'll be back for another video this week. A canning video. I got some stuff in the fridge ready to roll. So life's been a little tough for me last couple months, between the parents needing things and then my own personal things. But things are evening out and chilling out, and I'm able to finally get outside and get some of this work done again, and get things cleared out so I can get mowing, because I don't want to run over anything. I've been picking up a ton of glass. I mean, you guys, look back there. That's what I got to clean up, all that. So I'm going to get on it and get moving, because the more I can pick up, the easier it is for me to run through it with a push mower for now. And then next week I'll go ahead and mow it with my mower, because it'll be done. All right, you guys, take care. I love y'all, and thanks for hanging with me. Bye. Well, I got the shallots in. I had 27 of them, so we'll see how they do. I've never grown these ever before in my life, so I usually just eat onions and garlic. So this will be a first, and we'll see how it goes, because I thought they were supposed to be planted last year, but I asked the internet and it said today, or this spring anyway, whatever. So I'm putting them in. If they don't turn out, they don't turn out, and I'll just do it again in the fall when I'm supposed to, if that's when I'm supposed to do it, or in the spring next year. But this is just like a little experiment thing, and I don't even remember which ones they are. Let me see if I can find a, it does have the label on it, so let me read what it says. Monique French shallots. So 20 of them it says, but I had 27. Plant them 1 to 2 inches deep in the spring. So we're good. We'll see how we do. 90 days it says. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'll see you in a couple days. And I did cover them up almost completely. So a couple of them have really long little tips on them, so I let them stick out, but everything else is covered up. So we're gonna see how this goes. Like I said, never did it before, but we'll see. That's all I got today, you guys. I hope you guys have started on your planting as well. But if you haven't, I already thought about everything. You guys, I have decided that I really switched it up this year. I am only putting in the ground what I personally need. I really don't need that much stuff anymore. I kind of figured it out, and I did a whole new menu for me for the whole year. And if I eat salad twice a week, eat soup once a week, make an egg meal, and then eat vegetables and meat and my fruit, I really don't need as much as I did before. Also, if I'm making pasta once a month, have beans and cornbread once a month. I like to have liver and onions once a month, or salmon once a month. I really don't have to put up that. So I always have tacos, burritos, so I don't have to put up as much food to have it on the shelf to get me through a year the way I did my whole menu for the year. I figured out how many greens I'd have to have for the whole year, how many veggies I was going to have, how much fruit I was going to have, how much meat. And I really shortened the amount that I'm going to need by a lot, by having an egg meal every week, by having salad and soup. You know, one day have soup, one day have salad, and sometimes have salad twice a week. That's on my schedule. You don't have to, but I cut down on a lot of groceries that way. And then, of course, you use your stuff for salad for your tacos or your burritos or tostadas, if that's what you want. Having a pasta meal cuts down on your, having to spend money, because that's a cheap meal. It's a very cheap meal, spaghetti is. So, or any other kind of pasta. But I just tried to figure out ways that I could really decrease the amount of stuff that I have to can and keep on the shelf. Like for the pastas, I make spaghetti and meatballs. The sauce and the meatballs in the jar already. So all you have to do is boil those pastas, whatever one you want, and then your sauce and stuff's done. You don't have to worry about it. So it's like a twofer in the jar. Instead of have a jar that's got the sauce in it and a jar that's got the, meatballs in it, I just put them together, and then it's easy peasy. So anyway, I've been changing how I've been doing everything, and I've been doing a lot of different stuff lately too. So, but I'll get into that kind of stuff when we're canning and tell you other things. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, you guys. Bye.